Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rise of the Phoenix, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a guide on how to capture a 300 power tile as early in the season as possible. The first question is, why would I want to capture a 300 power tile? They are defended by two level 50 armies with extremely powerful and well-geared commanders, and fun fact, 260s and 300s are where tier 4 units can start to show up, and some of them are super nasty and painful. Well, the answer is simple. A 300 power tile gives you the most mock battle experience per ability point and stamina spent. You can see here that the base EXP that you can expect is 50,000 per ability point that you spend here. And in general, I do not recommend mock battling prior to having a 200 power tile, and obviously a 300 power tile will give you the most reward for your investment. So let's go ahead and talk about the method you can use to capture one of these bad boys as early in the season as possible. The first step is you will probably want about 4 commanders that are at least level 40. That would be my sort of rule of thumb. If you have 5 or 6 commanders that maybe are around level 35 or so, or maybe you have 3 commanders that are like 45 to 46, you can play around with the exact number. The point is you are going to need relatively high level commanders in order to take down these tiles. I would also recommend having a fully upgraded or near fully upgraded military academy so that your commanders can bring as many troops as possible. Step 2 is you want to have a full barracks and an empty apothecary, because these tiles are going to kill a lot of your troops. Even with level 50 commanders, these tiles are tough to take. Step 3, and this is one of the most important steps, is you will want to relocate directly next to or very close to the 300 power tile that you're going to want to capture. And the reason for that we will get to right now in step 4. So what you'll do is you're going to go to your base, have all of the commanders you want to use at your base. You're going to fill them up with whatever armies you want. So let's say you have 4 commanders, they all have their troops, your barracks are full, your apothecary is empty. You're going to send all 4 of those commanders to attack this tile. When the first commander lands on the tile and starts to fight, a 15-minute timer will start. At the end of that 15-minute timer, the tile fully resets. It gets brand new armies, and it gets fully restored as far as the units and the health go. However, within the duration of that 15-minute window, the tile defense it keeps getting reduced every single time you attack it. So if you kill 20% of the first army's defense with your first army, and then maybe do 30%, and then 40%, and then 50%, whatever the numbers are, the point is the tile's defense weakens every single time it fights within that 15-minute time period. So your first wave of commanders is almost certainly going to either draw or more likely be defeated. Any commanders that draw or get defeated, well, the defeated ones are going to come back to the base automatically, but any commanders that have a draw as the result of their battle, you want to recall them back to your base. And this is why you want to be very close to the tile. You want to get there quickly and get home quickly. So as soon as all of your commanders are back home, and as soon as they're able to move again, give them 4 brand new armies and send them back at that tile. You want to keep hammering the tile within that 15-minute window of time before it resets in order to kill all of the armies just with overwhelming numbers, and that will let you capture the tile much earlier than you could if your armies were going to have to defeat the tile conventionally. Draws are greatly preferred outcomes for these battles because that means you can immediately recall the commander and give them new troops and send them back out, whereas a defeated commander has some period of time where they're not allowed to fight again. So that's it. Make sure your barracks is full, make sure your apothecary is empty. You're going to lose a ton of troops, but the important thing is you're going to take this tile sooner than other players, which means you get to start reaping the rewards of mock battling on that tile sooner than other players, which means you're going to have level 50 commanders before other players, and you'll be able to slay them in glorious PvP. That's it for this video. I hope you learned something useful. If you want to join my fellowship, I'll leave a link to our public Discord in the description down below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel and leaving a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Rise of the Phoenix, over and out.